Hi there, I'm Lars, also known as Dice Goblin Games, and a while back I wrote this blog post, why the fuck am I reading RPG PDFs on my computer? And one of the questions I ask here is why are we still, so bound to reading PDFs on our screens? PDFs are a great format to provide documents for print, and they have advantages on their own as well. But overall, I feel that the format is not very digitally native. I have posted this, contributed to the discourse, and I've let it simmer for a bit. And I'm still playing with a lot of the ideas for my new RPG Danger Close. I'm creating what is essentially both a character sheet, a game aid, and a quick reference for the rules. But today I was stewing on it a bit more, and I came up with a first working prototype. Now, important note, I am not a very good developer or programmer. I use tools such as Claude to help me code. Um, they are amazing tools that help me achieve a lot more than I otherwise could. The Block.Sperry skill selector was also built that way. And yeah, if anyone with actual code knowledge looks at what I've built, they'd probably, facepalm and yeah, find it very embarrassing. But it is a working prototype and it has some of the notes that I'm looking for. So I figured I would just throw it out there as a contribution again to the discourse and see what people think. Now, the core premise is I almost view it as a cartridge player where the TTRPG is something you insert and this tool loads it up and adds functionalities, but also if the creator has done some minor considerations in formatting, the program will do stuff with that. The base app is currently not much more than this, and I can load in a markdown file. I will do so now. And this is what happens. I mean, table of contents is not working yet. This is still called context plate. It's not good yet, but for instance, here we have the word Goblin Scout. I can click it and it shows some basic properties that I can change, plus I can roll a dice roll and it keeps track of it. Here we have roll for surprise, 1d6, and we have here a table that is rollable. It doesn't highlight the right table row yet. It's stuff I'm working on. And here we have a bunch of text, and for instance, we have here the Goblin King, and we get a little pop-out that says more about the Goblin King. And the functionality that I would build or am working on is if I click on read more, I can reference, for instance, the element the throne room, and you jump to an automatic spot in your text. Not very exciting so far, but what I think is cool is the source file that I provide, because this is the test cartridge. It is a markdown file, and this is all I've entered. So you can see here that 1d6 just gets picked up as rollable. The table has no special formatting, it's just recognized as such. It might even work with d8. Let's give that a try. Oh wait, I need to edit the file somewhere else. We can try that in a moment. But you can see here that, for instance, Goblin Scout is just in double brackets. And what you do at the end of the file is add your definitions. And this is all system agnostic. You define it as either an entity, such as a goblin, or a piece of lore. And you label certain values as a bar, a static value, or even a roll. Now, very minimal example, but I think this already shows some of the cool ways you could use this.